Oxi, cê é louco, meu Deus.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. We are Justin and Courtney or Jas, and today we are checking in from Mexico City. On today's video, we are going to talk about 3 ways to build community whether you're traveling nomadically or moving abroad permanently.
And this is super important because when you're leaving everything you've known, you're leaving your home, you really don't want to be out here feeling like you're just floating around the world all by yourself. So the very first way that you can build community while traveling nomadically or living abroad is by leveraging online communities. This is super important, and it's actually the reason that we started our Instagram and our channel and we're talking to y'all today is because we wanted to make sure that we were visible enough and had the resources to connect with other people that were living a lifestyle similar to our own. So the first thing that you should do is head over to Instagram. Make sure to follow us, of course. We have lots of friends with kids who are out here traveling and living this lifestyle, doing some really inspiring things. Use the search bar, follow some hashtags, make sure that you're checking in, really engage with other people that are out here doing what you like to do. You may be able to link with people over spring break. You find that one of your, online friends becomes an IRL friend because y'all happen to be in the same city at the same time, things like this. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there, comment on some posts, make some friends, slide in someone's DMs, and find a travel buddy. Another great way, and one thing that we really love to leverage as a real resource and a tool, is Facebook groups. I cannot say it enough. Facebook groups, Facebook groups, Facebook groups. There's a Facebook group for every corner of this earth, for every subset, for every niche. So whether you're LGBTQIA+, whether you're Black, whether you have a specific nationality or ethnicity, you want to be able to check in with people, see the people that have your lived experience, understand what it's like to be in that country or that city with your lived experience, so on and so forth. So there are great resources, great access. We've met some really good friends just by popping in groups and being like, hey y'all, we're in Brazil, we're in Mexico right now, who's all around, let's get the kids together. This is fantastic, and honestly, I would wager to say that our kids are developing some maybe like lifelong friendships, right? Just because I say we, Justin, he's the extroverted one, put ourselves out there and made a post in a Facebook group. So do not sleep on that. The next thing that you can do is consciously seek out other travelers and really just enmesh yourself in that community. I feel like one of the largest ones that everyone knows about is Nomadness. If you don't know about Nomadness, I don't know what kind of rock you've been living under, but Nomadness specifically focuses on curating travel experiences and providing resources, access, opportunities, communities to BIPOC travelers specifically. This is a real solid community of people that's been around for a long time. The other thing that you can do is look into group trips. So we've taken even group trips for families. We did one this summer in Belize with Noma Collective. We have another one coming up in Italy at the top of the year. And even if you're single or you want to do something where it's like a mommy and me, there are tons and tons of resources out there for these sorts of things. So do not be shy. It is much better to put yourself out there, get the experience and see the world, and to be sitting at home wishing that you had friends to travel with you.
So the next best way to really build that community is by going to meetups and events in your area. There are tons of events here in Mexico City that are hosted by other foreigners and expats that I go to meet people. I've gone to comedy shows, parties here, even done like pickup basketball games. So I highly recommend, whatever your hobbies are back home, looking for those events that are happening in your city that you're living in now currently. And then lastly, there are a lot of language meetups as well. So if you are a foreigner trying to learn Spanish, you can go ahead and go to a local language meetup in your area where you are connecting with not only other expats, but also the local community to learn Spanish. And these can also be found within the Facebook groups as well.
And the conversation around language brings us to our third and final tip, which is all about connecting with locals in the local community. So language exchanges are one of the absolute best ways to meet local people in your area who are also looking for the same thing you're looking for. They're looking for people to talk to, connect with, to share culture. And it has the added benefit of really boosting your linguistic skills so that the next time you're at a restaurant, you're not panicking to order. Or you have a question at the grocery store, you can simply ask or talk to the cashier, which again feeds into that reciprocal process of being able to just connect with people. That's one of the things that really makes the difference, I know, for us and a lot of other people, between, being a tourist, being an expat, versus really being able to immerse yourself in where you are, really enjoy and get the full understanding and experience of your host city. So some other ways that we like to really focus on connecting with local people, we talk to the parents at our kids' school. We make conversation with people at the park. We find that people here, especially in Mexico City, are super friendly, and more people actually speak English than I think we anticipate. So it's always funny too for, some little old lady on the sidewalk to come over and be like, oh, your kids are so beautiful. And it's like, wow, we can really have a conversation. I think as long as you're really open, you're trying with your Spanish, you're doing a good job just showing up and respecting where you are, connecting with people is not that difficult. We get dinner recommendations all the time from our doorman downstairs. We talk to the other people in our building. It's really just about making sure that you are attempting to connect. I will also say, especially if you're someone staying longer term in your host city, that finding things like volunteer opportunities, ways that you can give back, has the additional benefit of not just altruism, but also, again, you get to connect with people, you get to meet with people, and you get a richer and deeper understanding of where you are, the city that you're in, and the people that you're connecting with. Making major life changes like moving abroad or traveling the world, especially if like us, you have kids, is hard. And one of the things that's gotten us through tough days and tough times, and also really just validated that we're doing the right thing, is being able to connect with other people that share our value and our desire to see the world.
I feel like our kids also have a sense of home and familiarity and structure when we have community around us. They love seeing us hang out with other friends to make this feel like more of a home for them. And then, of course, they get the added benefit of hanging out with other kids their age outside of school.
So if you're having trouble building community abroad, or you really want to take the leap to travel more, but you're concerned that you won't have like-minded people to hang out with, again, that's why we're here. Hi, follow us, come here, drop a comment, let us know you're here. But really, in all seriousness, that's the whole point, right? Is to make sure that we're here for each other. We can share our experiences and our resources, so y'all have access to us. Make sure to follow us over on Instagram. Say hello. We do answer DMs. And until the next time, be well, family.